organic substances, but he meant to say that she could create anything except for things. If she wasn't able to create organic substances, then she wouldn't be able to create insulator sheets or clothing. Horikoshi corrected this thought. Number 21. According to Horikoshi, both Ida and Ida were originally going to become heroes. They might not be noticed in anime, but they do have very, very good powers. So something better. Number 22. In fact, Ida comes from a long line of heroes, starting with his grandfather. All of the generation of heroes in the version of the legend. Number 23. Ida's grandfather discovered that Ida surgically remove the exhaust vents from his body. They would move back even stronger, but it's a process. One of these inventions may happen as a result. Number 24. Ida's brother is his favorite character. He's also Horikoshi's favorite character to draw. Ida was one of the last characters to be created without the church and civilization. Honestly, I can't imagine a hero without it. It's like the main thing that I think about is Deku, Portugal. Number 26. Deku isn't the only character to have changed as Horikoshi's appearance. Portugal, the word surge, as you say, was originally going to have elevated stratification mark, but Horikoshi thought that the amount of stress she would put her moves helped to make the character too dark. Number 27. Horikoshi was also really proud to think of a name that fit her so perfectly. Uraraka means clear and bright. Her given name is a play on the Japanese phrase Ocha no ko, which means once again. It's also similar to Ochapi, which means chatterbox, which is like a super clever ship name. Speaking about ships, on Get in the Robot, we have this whole series about babies. I know it sounds wrong, but we make powerful, work babies for our ships. I don't know, it's one of my favorite things. We have like number 28. Ocha's name also means Ocha, which means tea in Japanese. Combine that with power, which means green energy that comes from and you get a popular name for your ship, tea. Bakugo was originally going to be natural genes and an air flavor others without malicious intent, but Horikoshi decided that that was boring and made it the explosive rock nasty or well known today. Honestly, good choice. Horikoshi said that its face was built for that. Number 30. Bakugo wasn't really Katsuki's last name. Originally, he was only called Bakugo. Bakugo part is an allusion to the Japanese word for explosion, so the nickname captures his powers and personality. Number 31. Katsuki isn't the only one who Bakugo to be explosive. If not, Mitsuki Bakugo is the destroyer, which is worse. But unlike her slave, she knows how to she just punched his head. That was great. Number 32. Mitsuki has a weakness for gold crystal, which allows her to see rupture through school. Number 30. Katsuki's dad is his family. His work is massive, and it allows him to sweat massive. When he claps his hands, explosion. Number 34. Red Riot, otherwise known as Fisher, has had a huge return. He developed his heart and emperor when he was running as a child, and then a small scar on his forehead. A scar that Horikoshi admits forgets to draw often. Honestly, I rub the top of my left eye a lot, but I don't think that's important. It's just curious. Number 35. At the end of season 3, we're introduced to the big three: Nejire Hado, Tamaki Yamachiki, and Mirio Togata. They are third-year UA students at and basically make it to the explosion season. Number 36. Nejire's emitter flask works. She gets her vitality into massive energy plus this rating, and she gets the energy from emitter and her feet, allowing her to fly. Number 37. Having forged has forced Nejire to work with portals. Thanks to her training, stamina training works effectively at least 20%, which is not a bad side effect of training. Number 38. Nejire participated in UA's annual convention. So she did very well because she was not best in class for most of it, maybe not Saki or superiors. Number 39. Nejire's best friend urged her to Number 40. Nejire interns with the pro hero, Ryuki, whose quirk allows her to transform into a dragon. Number 41. Tamaki Yamajiki's transformation class quirk, Manifest, is pretty much a horror show. It allows him to replicate the physical traits of anything he's eaten recently, or on any part of his body. It's important for Tamaki to consume a lot of whatever he wants to manifest, because the more he eats, the better the trait manifests. Number 42. Tamaki works at a top hero agency run by the pro hero Fat Gum, who also also relies on eating first. Number 40, Mirio decided to become a hero hunter, and that experience stuck with her, inspiring Mirio to become a hero himself. Number 41, Mirio's reputation gives his body an intangible quality. Allowing him to pass through all physical matter, he can activate it in specific areas of his entire body. Number 45, if he chooses to activate it throughout his whole body, he'll fall through the ground and stay there until he deactivates the quirk, which then shoots him out of the ground. Number 46. When Mirio's quirk is activated, he loses the ability to breathe, use most of his senses, and his clothes will off. Number 47. Don't worry though, when dressed as the hero of the villain, his form is immune to the effects of his quirk. And the reason why? Well, it's woven with his own hair. Number 48. His hero name, Ebola, comes from his ultra wrestling balance. Throughout his hero, he also thinks it sounds like Japanese rock band. Number 49. Mirio's birthday is July 15th. He shares it with Deku, making them both Cancers. They also both train on the Pro Hero Sir Night Eye, so I don't think it's just coincidence for me. I am also a Cancer, because my birthday is July 7th. Not that you needed to know, but I thought it was cool that all this was like, we're all part of the same zodiac, Number 50. Sir Night Eye is a pretty big deal. Back in the day, he used to be All Might's sidekick. Number 51. I know we just said that Sir was All Might's sidekick, but All Might did turn him down several times. But you know what? All Might finally did cave. Sir Night Eye's and all of them. Number 52. Sir and All Might ended the professional relationship for 5 years after Sir read his future, so his lives and begged to die. Number 58. When how did Sir Night Eye see the future? Well, he used his quirk. Sir Night Eye's quirk is known as Force. After touching Sir is he retains access to however, he can't return Sir lives in his own Number 59. Even though Deku wouldn't make Sir laugh, he fights Deku because he presses his hand to imagine Sir Night Eye's sweet and agrees to bring on board as a well, and also to find out why All Might into Mirio, who also interns with him. Number 56. Along with his 2 pro heroes in training, Sir Night Eye also has 2 sidekicks, Bubble Girl and Centipede. Number 57. Both Bubble Girl and Centipede are fan-made designs that won the Shoujo character design contest. Number 58. Bubble Girl's quirk is bubble. It allows her to create a bubble from the smell that she's experiencing. Number 59. Centipede's quirk is Centipede. He launches Centipede, so he can use his insect-like limbs to attack or ensnare foes from afar. Number 60. Big Bad versus quirk. Number 61. Overall's quirk allows him to take part in anything he touches. He wants to do something he's taken part, he can fuse his victim with something else. That is what brings the type of mirror. His power also brings him to the quirks. Number 62. Overall develops the quirk racing car by experimenting with air, and we can find extremely rare quirk. Number 63. Rewind allows Eri to permanently bring the body back to a normal state, such as permanent drain or even when they exist. Number 64. Eri's horn is related to her quirk. Her horn grows seemingly in relation to her quirk's power. Number 65. Deku may look up to All Might, but Horikoshi's colleagues didn't really feel the same way. They all felt that All Might just looked like some cheesy old guy. No one would ever idolize. That just pushed Horikoshi to draw him even better. Number 66. When All Might visited his friends to Shidori, his eyes were black as he has, and I quote, wasted away into the shadows with his fingers and pride and yes. Number 67. When All Might's in his hero form, his eyes are normal, because his entire body represents her. Number 68. One of the kanji in Izuku's name is ominous the kanji for not, which can allude to him being the ninth overall user. Likewise, All Might's real name includes the kanji for 8, a reference to him as the 8th user. Number 69. All Might's birthday is June 10th. He loves films and has a red phone with his catchphrase, I love you. Number 7. Kids are Japanese. As Japanese is important to him, such as watching his character. When he gives Deku a phone beach, he does so in his muscle. Even though Deku knows about his struggle, and there's no one else to impress, Miyake interprets this as a way to show respect to him. Number 7. All Might's characters seem to be a mix. but Horikoshi has said that he simply based him off of Goku. Number 72, All Might was the most popular growth hero with fans until he was surpassed by Eraserhead, aka Aizawa Shoki. Number 73, with Aizawa, Horikoshi wanted to create a character who thought logically, but let the rest just happen. So his personal style isn't quite as organized as his thoughts. Horikoshi felt that Aizawa wouldn't care what he looked like and thinks he has a minimalist room. Number 74, Aizawa got his hero name from Present Mike when they were in school together. Number 75, Present Mike was originally going to be a stereotypical older fat man, but Horikoshi decided a super high-energy younger guy would be way more fun. Number 76. The word Hage on Present Mike's headphones is the Japanese word for baldness, which was meant to be a nod to the original design. Now it's just an in-universe brand. Number 77. Present Mike's birthday is July 7th. His favorite food is fried chicken. He has his own Friday night radio show called Put Your Hands Up Radio, and he is extremely afraid of bugs. Number 78. Present Mike's first English voice actor, Sonny Strait, had to hand the role over to David Trosco because his voice couldn't handle the strain. Number 79. After receiving countless letters about how the hell Mineta passed the entrance exam, Horikoshi explained that the rules of the entrance exam were to immobilize the robots, not destroy them. Mineta's quirk is actually great for this. He was able to trap them against a wall or stick them to the ground or even plug their muzzles to earn points. Number 80. The term quirk is nowhere to be found in the original release of My Hero Academia. In Japan, instead of saying quirk, they say kosei, which roughly translates to individuality. Fans believe quirk came into vogue because before Viz, Hiraka's American publisher, picked up the series, a scanlation group called Fallen Angel Scans translated every chapter, and their translator Gliblord used quirk instead of individuality. Number 81. Viz initially used individuality in their translation, but the fandom was very attached to quirk, so they pushed back. Quirk has since become the canon term to describe abilities in My Hero Academia for most countries outside of Japan. Number 82. Quirk users often manifest their quirk by age 4. However, users can manifest their quirks as early as birth. For example, when Present Mike was born, he famously damaged the eardrums of the doctor and his parents with his uncontrolled quirk-powered crying. Number 83. In a similar fashion, the first person with a quirk was the Luminous Baby, a baby in China who had light radiate from him like a little Jesus. Number 84. Although quirks were initially rare, around 80% of the planet now has some form of quirk. Of those 80%, children will usually inherit either one or a mix of their parents' quirk. Number 85. Emitter-type quirks are the most common. They can change the state of things around them, like Eraserhead's erasure quirk. They can also allow the user to create substances from their bodies, like Mina's acid or Momo's creation quirk. Number 86. One for All is also considered an emitter class quirk, and may be the only emitter class quirk that can physically alter the user as shown through All Might's hero form and his normal form. Number 87. Emitter quirks are the only quirk type to experience overuse backlash, like when Aoyama gets stomach aches if he fires his laser too much, or how Ochiko gets nauseous if she makes her whole body move. 88. Transformation is the least common type of quirk. Users must focus to activate their quirk and can only use it for a limited amount of time. Take Kirishima's hardening quirk, for example, or the horrible flames for shots. Number 89. Even class quirks stick out in the crowd because they permanently alter the way the user moves. The quirks don't need to be activated, and are completely sure that Rocky, Ina, Juno, etc. They all have one. Number 90. Clothing for equal class quirks can sometimes be an issue, which are often especially and determine what quirk the child will inherit from the parent. If you want to learn more about this, we did a large conspiracy video about it. Honestly, it's really good, really entertaining. Number 93. In extremely rare cases of the quirk can manifest completely independently from your hero's quirk, and evolve so rapidly that these quirks are typically powerful, highly sought after, and can be really dangerous for those. Number 94. All quirk users have the Number 95. Now that Deku has one, his quirk is listed as Superman in order to protect the secrecy. Number 96. Barrett isn't supposed to play favorites, but Horikoshi still let his biggest finishes. He admits that he probably likes Bakugo more than Deku. Even Bakugo's costume is still one of his favorites in the series. Number 97. Horikoshi may like You're placed in your own very illegal category. This is where the hero on the spin-off, Vigilantes, comes into play. Number 105. The spin-off is written by Hideyuki Fukashi and illustrated by Ben. It takes place mostly as a prequel with some tie-ins to the main series. Number 106. The series centers around Koichi Himawari, aka the Crawler, as he serves justice from the shadows with the aid of his allies, custody of a professor in a sassy high school called Homestead. And lastly, number 107. The big difference is that nobody in this trio is a hero. Their ultimate core work is vigilantes. Their work largely revolves around taking care of villains who spontaneously appear due to a quirk-enhancing drug called Trigger. To get the whole story, you're just gonna have to wait for chapters. And with all that being said, it seems like My Hero Academia is here to stay. Honestly, with season 4, the way it's going, I wouldn't be surprised if season 5 is absolutely ridiculous. Shortly after its airing, the state is growing. Anyway, if you can't get enough My Hero Academia, check out our sister channel, Robot, where I am the cameraman slash producer slash the guy who hears the voice in the background that talks to the hosts. We go in depth of all sorts of things My Hero Academia related, and also just stuff that's major. Thanks for watching Channel Frederator, and remember,
Jacob's goons, that's for sure. You gotta help. There's more people trapped at the Bank Center. They're using them to train those wolves of theirs. Please, you gotta save them.
Fuck me. There's this crazy guy trying to take us. Help me! We sure ain't one of those cult fuckers, that's for sure. Fuck me. There's this crazy guy trying to take on a pack of those judge wolves by himself. You gotta go help him. I made it. I actually made it.
There's a lot of commotion around Ojiguan Falls. The Peggies forced a car off a cliff. I'm not sure there were any survivors, but they were after something. We should go check it out.
What was that?
Don't give up. Not yet. I was gonna die. Thanks. What's that? Yo, come here. Jacob took one of the deputies that tried to arrest the father. Pratt, was it? Yeah, that's who it was. You know what? I think Jacob's scared of Eli. That's why he's tried so hard to get him. Jacob's got hunting parties out, tracking people down.
They were gonna kill me. Thanks. Thanks, Debbie. I thought I was a dead man. We tried to tell this Skylar girl to get out of here, but she says she won't leave without this Admiral Fisher of hers. Maybe if you help her out, she'll wise up. Stay alive.
Taking fire.
We got her. Take it easy now. I thought I was gone.
Welcome to the Disney Bundle, where Disney Plus and ESPN Plus come to life on all your screens. Transforming your world with 3 incredible streaming services.
How's it going, everybody? Too Spooky here. A long time ago during my celebration week for 25,000 subscribers, I made a video counting down 25 facts about My Hero Academia. And frankly, that video is absolute trash. So with Season 3 of My Hero Academia dropping recently, I felt like it was the appropriate time to leave that video in the dust by counting down 101 facts about My Hero Academia. So I don't overlap comments from the previous video, video was suggested by these lovely people. Thank you all so much for the suggestion, and I really hope you enjoy because this one is going out to you. Before we hop in, I also wanted to warn you that my pronunciation of different names and phrases is also complete garbage, and there will likely be a few spoilers throughout the video for both anime and manga, so you've been warned. Without further ado, let's hop in. Number 1. My My Hero Academia, or Boku no Hero Academia, is a manga and anime series that was created by Kohei Horikoshi. The manga made its debut on July 7th of 2014, and it is currently ongoing in Weekly Shonen Jump. As of recording this video, there are currently 18 volumes consisting of 179 chapters. Number 2. Before My Hero Academia, Horikoshi previously worked on his other series, Omogadoki Zoo and Mirage, along with a few other one-shots. Number 3. Horikoshi's dream was to have a long-running serialization in Shonen Jump. However, unfortunately for Horikoshi, that dream was seemingly crushed after his second series, Mirage, was cancelled after such a short serialization. This ended up sending him into a bit of a depression. Because he was in such a sad and depressed state of being, he wanted to focus the happy aspects of his previous works into whatever new manga he decided to create, which is when he thought back to a one-shot he created back in 2008 called My Hero, which he made a few years before his first serialization. This one-shot was essentially My Hero Academia before My Hero Academia, and contained a lot of elements from what would later become what we know as My Hero Academia. Horikoshi thought back to how happy he was while he created that one-shot, and decided to build off of it for his next manga, which would of course later become My Hero Academia.
Rounds up whatever your expenses are to the nearest dollar, immediately puts it into your Acorns account, and then it basically like starts to diversify and build up the savings portfolio for you.
Number 4. The My Hero one-shot does have quite a few differences from what would later become the main series, but the biggest difference was the fact that the one-shot centered around an adult named Jack Midoriya. When Horikoshi began reinventing the one-shot into the full-fledged manga, he didn't think he'd be able to get back into Shonen Jump with an older protagonist, because the audience for Shonen Jump are generally younger, and therefore would not relate with an older protagonist. So Horikoshi decided to change the setting to a school, and reinvented Jack into who we now know as Izuku Midoriya, and the rest is history. Number 5. Horikoshi has stated that one of the reasons he decided on a school setting is because he absolutely loves origin stories, specifically seeing how an aspiring hero learns how to become a hero, and all the different things the hero must learn and deal with along the way. He's also stated that the only issue with a school setting is the fact that it limits the overall scope of the series, due to the difficulty of adding different potential storylines. Number 6. The manga was eventually adapted into an anime series that is still currently ongoing. In fact, as of this month, the 3rd season just started airing. The first episode of the anime officially aired on April 3rd of 2016. However, even though the anime first aired in 2016, the anime was greenlit for development before the manga was even a full year old. Number 7. Apparently, Horikoshi first heard about the series being adapted into an anime during a casual meeting he had weekly with his editor. Because the news was dropped so casually, it took a few days before the exciting news really sunk in for Horikoshi. Number 8. It's no secret that My Hero Academia was heavily inspired by American superhero comics and movies, but the biggest inspiration came from Spider-Man. To Horikoshi, Spider-Man is what comes to his mind when thinking of what it truly means to be a hero. You see, to Horikoshi, a hero is someone who helps and brings reassurance to others, which to him is what Spider-Man is all about. And he built My Hero Academia around this philosophy. The fact that Spider-Man is also a teenager helps with that school setting as well. As of 2017, My Hero Academia has currently sold over 10 million copies. Considering we're in 2018 now and the series just keeps getting increasingly more popular, that number is likely getting close to doubling if it hasn't already. Number 10. When Horikoshi first heard that the series was going to be published overseas, he didn't really think anyone outside of Japan would enjoy it. Luckily for him, though, My Hero Academia is a huge success overseas, even though Horikoshi still isn't convinced that everyone over here actually enjoys it. Number 11. Before Horikoshi created any one-shots or anything like that, Horikoshi's first manga debut was actually in a one-piece art segment called Usopp Gallery Pirates. Horikoshi submitted a postcard of Smoker that actually ended up getting published in volume 23 of One Piece back in 2002. And with an interesting turn of events, Horikoshi's manga is now getting published right alongside One Piece in Weekly Shonen Jump. Number 12. Some of Horikoshi's favorite manga series and inspirations include Dragon Ball, Tekken King Creep, Naruto, One Piece, Boys on the Run, and Akira. Number 13. Before Horikoshi was creating his own manga, he was formerly an assistant for Yasuki Tanaka, who is the creator of the manga series Hitomi no Kato Lapis and Keigejin. Number 14. Because Shonen Jump is a weekly publication, there's almost always a new My Hero Academia chapter every week. When it comes to Horikoshi's creative process, he spends most of his time working on the storyboarding, which he said can sometimes take up to 6 days. After that, he spends about a whole day on the final art. Which, if you think about it, it's honestly insane that he's able to draw a whole chapter in a single day. Although he also mentioned it's not like he isn't working on some of the art throughout the storyboarding, but either way, his creative drive is absolutely bonkers.
You love shopping. You love rewards. Make earning rewards happen. Next time you shoppers.
Number 15. Apparently, Horikoshi began the series already knowing how it was going to begin, and along with everything that needed to happen in between, of course, different things throughout the series will be tweaked and expanded upon. But it's just interesting to know that the end of the series has already been decided. In August of 2016, a spin-off Horikoshi series began that is called My Hero Academia Vigilantes. The series isn't written by Horikoshi, it is instead written by Ayuki Furukashi and illustrated by Ben Gould. So far, it's received good reception due to its Jump series, along with receiving Horikoshi's seal of approval. Number 17. Later this year, on August 3rd, a My Hero Academia movie is going to be released. My Hero Academia, the movie, The Two Heroes. Not much is known about the film at this moment, but what we do know is that it will be an original story that takes place after the movie's final exam. Number 18. So far there have been 2 video games based on the series. The first was released in Japan for the 3DS, which was called My Hero Academia Battle for All. The second game has not yet been released, but it will be called My Hero Academia One's Justice, which will be released at some point in 2018 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. Number 19. When it comes to those nasty cliffhangers at the end of a chapter, Horikoshi has stated that he tries his best to avoid them whenever possible, because if the cliffhanger doesn't have that great of a payoff for the reader, he feels they won't enjoy the following chapter. Number 20. During the process of adapting Jack Midoriya into Izuku Midoriya, he went through a few different changes. First of all, before his name was officially Izuku Midoriya, his working title was Mikumo Akatani, and before that, it was Yumi Kumo. Appearance-wise, he does look pretty similar to the finalized Izuku, but with longer hair that covers one of his eyes. The longer hairdo was apparently scrapped because instead of looking more serious like Horikoshi intended, he just looked like he needed a haircut. This concept also has Mikumo being quirkless like Izuku, but instead of increasing in quirk, he instead relied heavily on his own luck and his sort of gadgetry, as we've seen in some of the latest chapters with Izuku donning some gauntlets to assist with his powers. It looks like part of this concept is going full circle. Number 21. Before All Might became a mentor and a symbol of peace that he was meant to be, he was originally meant to play a much lesser role than he would end up playing later on. In the early version of All Might, he was meant to be a much older veteran hero who only appeared at the beginning of the story to convince Izuku or Mikumo to become a hero even though they didn't have a quirk. Number 22. In addition to the last battle, All Might was also the character who went through most design changes over the course of the series creation. Apparently, no matter how he was drawn, everyone Horikoshi showed the designs to only saw All Might as just some old guy and didn't really notice anything special about him. Even though this would normally demotivate someone, Horikoshi used this criticism to improve All Might by constantly tweaking the design. Little would he So instead, he decided to make him the arrogant asshat that he is today. Number 24. In addition to the last fact, Bakugo's asshat personality was actually based off of one of Horikoshi's other characters from his previous manga, Omogadoki Zoo. The character in question was the lion Shishido, who also had a similar personality, but Horikoshi took it to the next level with Bakugo. Number 25. One of Horikoshi's favorite things to do, and also most difficult things to do, is name his characters, mainly because their names usually carry some sort of hint towards the individual's work, a pun, or some other characteristic about the character within the kanji in their names. Number 26. Horikoshi also likes to give little detailed backgrounds about his side characters within the manga. For instance, the newscaster who briefly appeared is named Daikaku Miyagi. You may have noticed that he only has one horn, and that's because he is so dedicated to the news that he ended up cutting one of them off so that it no longer interfered with the camera work behind him. This actually led to a controversy of many people praising him for his dedication, and others claiming that what he did was a form of horn discrimination. Yet, to this day, he is still delivering the news to his loyal viewers. Number 27. Aside from Izuku, the only character from the original My Hero one-shot to make it into the main series with little to no changes was the hero Snipe. Number 28. When it comes to Ida, he went through two different designs, mainly because he was one of the last characters created. Specifically, he was created in the final stages of serialization. His first concept was back before a school setting was even decided, and it is vastly different from the Ida we know today. He was completely ripped, and wearing some sort of dinosaur or skeleton mask. And his second concept was still vastly different from his final appearance, looking a lot more like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Number 29. When it came to the anime's release, the thing Horikoshi was most looking forward to was the action scenes, mainly because he had received criticism that some of his action scenes were a bit hard to follow in the manga, so he figured the anime would do a better job showing what is actually going on. Number 30. Tsuyu, Toru, and Mei were all originally supposed to be male characters, but Horikoshi wanted to create more diversity within the cast because he was lacking female characters, so he ended up gender swapping each of them. In the end, he's very happy with his decision. And so am I. Carl, what the hell are you wearing? Well, I'm cosplaying as Minita. I figured it'd be pretty fitting for the video topic. I understand that. It just threw me off a little bit because that sounds exactly like something Minita would have said. Well, not to toot my own horn, but I'm a method cosplayer. Okay then. Number 31. The Hero 13 was introduced in Chapter 13 on page 13. Oh God! What? This fact was fact 31, and if you flip the numbers of 31 around, you get 13. Number 32. Out of all the characters, Horikoshi thinks that Fumikage is the coolest. But within the story itself, Fumikage doesn't come across.
Welcome to the Disney Bundle, where Disney Plus, Hulu, and Plus come to life on all your screens. Hulu originals, Disney hits, and must-see sports. With Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, get the Disney Bundle for only $12.99 a month.
In 2017, the manga won both the Sugoi Japan Award and the Japan Expo Awards. Number 34. The first three characters to be developed for the story were Izuku, Bakugo, and Uraraka, making them the main character trio. But Prince Todoroki was created right after them. Number 35. When it comes to the anime, the average episode of My Hero Academia takes around 7,500 to 8,000 unique drawings. For comparison, most other anime take around 4,000 or 5,000 unique drawings. So this explains why the anime is just so damn clean. Number 36. Daiki Yamashita, who is Izuku's Japanese voice actor, was originally part of the VC voice comic reading before the official cast of the anime was decided. He, of course, ended up moving on to officially play Izuku, but the main reason for this is because Horikoshi originally didn't have a Asian voice for Izuku in mind, but after hearing Daiki play Izuku, he couldn't imagine any other voice for him. Number 37. In the first chapter of My Hero Academia, while explaining how heroes came to be, the silhouettes of popular heroes from other comics can be seen, such as the Japanese hero Ultraman, Superman, Wolverine, and of course, Spider-Man. Number 38. As far as we know, a pro hero's popularity ranking goes up to at least 10 heroes. So far, out of the top 10 most popular, we know the following. Gang is number 10, Ryukyu is number 9, Deadshot is number 5, Bastion Genist is number 4, and Never is number 2, and Battle was of course number 1. Number 39! While the students were looking at possible hero agencies to enter, on Todoroki's paper at the very bottom, one of the offices is called the Kyle Hero Office, which is of course a reference to Superman. Number 40. Ashido's original design was very similar to her final design, aside from being a little bit skinnier and having much longer, curvier horns. The longer horns in particular were apparently scrapped because they were too difficult to consistently draw. Number 41! Despite seeming like a very Gunhead apparently has a really girly voice, and he also really enjoys skincare products. Number 42. Minita's original design was almost exactly the same as it is now. The only difference being that his hero costume had a stem-looking object on his head, making him seem more like a human grapevine. Number 43. Mount Lady can grow up to 68 feet tall. Number 44. Not too much is mentioned about the geography of the My Hero Academia world, but it's hinted that it's pretty much the same as Outworld. This conclusion is reached mainly because Japan, Thailand, China, and America have all been mentioned as countries within this universe. Number 45! Although pretty much everyone in Class 1A are the same age at this point, the youngest in the class by birth date is Shoji, while Bakugo is the oldest. Number 46. Gran Torino's hero name was likely inspired by the movie Gran Torino that was created by Clint Eastwood. If you haven't seen it already, it's a great movie, you should go check it out. Number 47. Midnight was originally meant to be the homeroom teacher for Class 1A. However, Horikoshi ended up drawing her way too sexual and felt she would no longer be appropriate for that role. Her costume was also slightly different in her early drafts. Number 48. In a chapter extra, we learned that Present Mike was the one who came up with the Razorhead's hero name. Also, if you didn't know already, those two were in the same graduating class. Number 49. If it wasn't obvious already, All Might was heavily designed after your classic American comic book heroes. To add on to this inspiration, Horikoshi has made sure that All Might's signature moves are named after various states from America, including the United States of Smash. Number 50. So far there have been 3 official different character popularity polls. The first poll saw Izuku in first, Todoroki in second, and Bakugo in third place. However, the next 2 polls shifted as Bakugo rose to first place, while Izuku became second and Todoroki became third for both of the latest polls. Number 51. In addition to that last fact, Horikoshi was actually very surprised with Bakugo's popularity, mainly because he intentionally made Bakugo a jerk, and thought that most people would naturally hate him because of that. Number 52. Before Denki was officially created as a character, his original design looked much different from what he would later become, with much spikier hair and a more sinister appearance. However, this concept was just a random electricity user at the time, and it wasn't until much later that this concept became the basis of Denki's future character. Number 53. While Present Mike is explaining the point system in the UA entrance exam, in the manga, there are assorted Mario character silhouettes can be seen to describe the points. However, in the anime, this was simply changed to the robots in the exam to avoid copyright. Number 54. Suya's appearance was originally much less frog-like in the manner that her face and eyes were much smaller. This concept also made it seem like she was originally meant to be a more docile, submissive, and quiet character. Number 55. According to the official My Hero Academia Twitter, Sakura chose her name within the police force, which is True Man, likely stemming from his lie detector quirk. Number 56. Toru's original costume was supposed to have a little bit more than just boots and gloves. In the original design, she was also supposed to be wearing some sort of smiley face mask, along with having some sort of mirror-like objects attached to her gloves. Number 57. The UA motto, Plus Ultra, is actually Latin for reveal. Number 58. Shoji's full face has yet to be revealed in the series, and it's unknown if we'll ever get to see it. However, in some of his concept art, we got a glimpse of what could possibly be his full face. Number 59. Sato's regular design and costume design are based off of both Kinnikuman and Silver Age comic heroes. Number 60. In the original concept of the series, Endeavor was going to be an instructor at UA, but this was scrapped for a better series dynamic and to shift the balance of power away from protagonists. Number 61. We currently know barely anything about Toru's father, but since he's such a mystery, let's go over what we do know. His name is Hisashi Midoriya, and his quirk is apparently breathing fire. We know that at some point he married Izuku's mother because they share the same last name, and in a chapter extra we also learned that the reason he isn't around is because he works abroad. But that's it. Number 62. Jiro is currently the only character in the series who was revealed to have the same exact quirk as one of her parents, which is the earphone jack quirk that she shares with her mother. There are similar examples like Todoroki having a flame quirk like his father, and Tsuyu having a frog quirk like her parents and siblings, but like Todoroki and many other characters, a mixture of powers, and as far as Tsuyu goes, her parents' quirks have not yet been officially named to confirm if they are indeed the same frog quirk that Tsuyu has, or perhaps if they are some other variant. Number 63. Horikoshi has stated that Himiko Toga is currently the hardest female character for him to draw, mainly because of her eyes and hair. Number 54. Tomura was originally going to have a much creepier face underneath that hair. Not that it is not creepy already, but instead of wheels or mouth, it would have instead just been empty black holes, kind of like something from Hunter x Hunter. Number 65. Horikoshi has stated that both Kirishima and Denki were created to tie the class together with their personalities. According to Horikoshi, Nato is one of the few characters whom he based off of a person he knows in real life. Number 67. When dealing with so many different characters and forming their personalities out of his own imagination, it's only natural that Horikoshi isn't going to resonate or understand all of them. One character he openly admits to not understanding at all is Aoyama, but he enjoys drawing him, so he claims it's not so bad. Number 68. Although it may not seem like it because almost everyone we think he plays has a quirk, 20% of the world's population is still quirkless, which although that is the minority, it's still quite a lot of people in My Hero Academia's population has anything like ours. In the early versions of the series, Out Lady was originally going to be in Uraraka's place as the main female character, or at the very least, Uraraka would be the same appearance-wise, but her quirk would have been gigantification. However, Horikoshi later felt that her quirk was too flashy to fill that role, so it was replaced with zero gravity. Number 70. The villain's name is likely derived and inspired appearance-wise from both of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the anti-hero Spawn. But personally, I've always thought he looked like Insaniac with small soldiers, but maybe that's just me. Number 70. Momo's original design was pretty much the same as she is now, but her hero costume's original design was slightly different. Instead of an opening down the center, it was instead exposing her entire stomach and her legs, along with the addition of a small mask over her nose. Number 72. Present Mike was originally going to be your average old guy announcer, but Horikoshi thought that would be a bit too boring, so he redesigned him into the upbeat version we have today. Number 73. It was mentioned previously that 4 students made it into UA through a scholarship recommendation. So far, we know that 3 of these students were Momo, Todoroki, and Juzo, but the 4th and final student is still unknown. Number 74. In addition to UA, each class is only supposed to have 18 students. However, if you didn't notice, Class 1A and Class 1B have 20 students. Well, Horikoshi informed us that the reason for this is because the students who got into the school via recommendation are not counted in that lineup. So that pretty much confirms that the final student who got in on recommendation is in Class 1B. Number 75. The English voice actor for 13, Morgan Berry, confirmed for us that 13 is androgynous, which means that they identify as partly male and partly female. But 13's actual gender by birth is currently unknown. I'm sorry to say, this man is males. Because there are only two genders. Actually, Ben, there's three. Male, female, and towel. So, you're a towel. No, you're a towel. Number 76. To continue on the gender trend, there have so far been two confirmed transgender characters. The first is Yukichi Tori, who actually had full-on sex reassignment surgery over in Thailand to transition from female to male. Yes, that is confirmed to have actually happened. And the second character was the villain Adna, who was a transgender female. Number 77. At one point in the series, the students point out that All Might is wearing a Silver Age costume, which is a reference to what is known as the Silver Age of comics, which took place from 1956 to 1970. Number 78. Endeavor's blood type is AB, while Todoroki's blood type is O. The reason that I bring this up is because apparently it's genetically impossible for an AB blood type to produce offspring with an O blood type, unless Endeavor has a very rare genetic mutation known as cis-AB. Considering that the concept of horse came about from natural evolution, I think it makes perfect sense in the series for other genetic mutations to have also occurred, such as this. Number 79. In addition to that last fact, he also has another genetic mutation called heterochromia, which is where an individual animal has two identical colored eyes. In Todoroki's case, he has one light blue eye like his father and one gray eye like his mother. Number 80. When it comes to the character Horikoshi relates to the most, he claims it has to be Izuku, mainly because he cries easily and cowers, but in that regard, Horikoshi claims that the two are very similar. Number 81. It is still unknown if Principal Nezu is a dog, a mouse, or a bear, or a mixture of all three. Number 82. In Chapter 30 from the manga, there's one panel where we can see the Flash from DC Comics sitting in the stands cheering to the piano. Number 83. Back in 2016, an anime cafe in Japan did a collaboration with the series and provided My Hero Academia-themed food for a limited time. The possible items included Izuku's Katsudan, All Might's Smash Soda, and Uraraka Ochiko's Sticky Chewy Zero Gravity Parfait. With every purchase during this limited time, customers were also given a randomly selected My Hero Academia-themed coaster. Number 84. Then again, in 2017, that anime cafe came back with another collaboration centering around the Sports Festival. The dishes available included UA Sports Festival Gold Medal Pasta, All Might's Bento, Ochiko's Meteor Shower Iced Tea, and Stun Grenade, Katsuki's Flashy Lemonade. If this continues, maybe we'll see another collaboration for Season 3 this year. Number 85. Horikoshi's first serialization, Nezu, was canceled pretty early on. Some of the characters from that manga later made an appearance in My Hero Academia. The character replacing Negative was Romaji, who was later added to My Hero Academia with the same appearance and name. However, other characters from Mugen no Yuzu, such as Toy Toy, have made cameo appearances. Number 86. When it came to marketing the Star Wars movie The Last Jedi in Japan, Horikoshi was actually asked to create some promotional art for the film. More recently, another marketing collaboration was done to help market Avengers Infinity War to Japanese audiences. This time, the anime character designer Yoshihiko Furukoshi drew many of the My Hero Academia characters in a very similar pose to the recently released Infinity War promotional poster. Number 87. On the topic of Star Wars, there are also a few different Star Wars-related Easter eggs and inspirations throughout the series. For a few examples, some of the locations at the beginning of the series are named after different planets in Star Wars universe, such as Dagobah on the where Arclight began his training with Izuku, along with Tatooine Station, which appeared at the very beginning of the series. Number 88. When it comes to the actual Star Wars inspiration, the most popular example would be All for One's Black Mask, along with his life support system being very similar to Darth Vader. And Mirio also has a special move called Phantom Menace, which is named after Star Wars Episode 1. Number 89. When Horikoshi was asked how he's able to keep drawing manga every week, he stated that it's not so bad if you draw your time, which in his case, he enjoys drawing Star Wars. The character was actually created by a man rather than by Horikoshi. At one point, a hero design contest was held to get which meant she would be added to the series. Apparently, Takumi's anxiety problem is based on a real-life situation Horikoshi went through, which was attending Jump Festa 2017 and having to go on stage for a huge group of people and fans. It was just very nerve-wracking for him. Number 92. At one point, Himiko Toga is seen wearing a headset that has a striking resemblance to a serpent emblem from The Dark Knight Rises. The city of Yokohama in My Hero Academia's Japan has a small area called Kamino. This is actually another reference to Star Wars, and also a hint of what was going on there. Kamino was the planet where clone troopers were being created, and in My Hero Academia, Kamino was the area where Okama was creating his various notebooks. So if you understood the reference, you could have learned that possibility in MG. Number 94. In an interview with Horikoshi back in 2017, he hinted that Hitoshi is likely going to have some interesting development in the near future. Shiozaki was originally going to be a member of Class 1A, but at some point Horikoshi moved her to Class 1B. Apparently, he has no recollection of the reason why he moved her though. Number 96. Horikoshi has stated that he really enjoys drawing Denki, among other characters. But the only problem with drawing Denki is that he can never seem to draw his hair consistently, meaning that it's always slightly different in each of his appearances. Number 97. Aside from being the fourth most popular hero, Best Jeanist runs the fashion industry that is marketed towards young and adult men. He is also extremely popular within this fashion industry, which could be why he is such a high-ranking hero. Number 98. In a teaser video upcoming My Hero Academia movie, we get to see a younger All Might. My God! I'm honestly not sure what to think about it. It's almost unnatural at this point. Number 99! When asked about the possibility of a time skip, Horikoshi explained that at some point he does intend to have a time skip for the series, but I already talked quite a bit about this time skip in a separate video on the end of the series, so if you want to know more about it, be sure to check it out after this video is over. Number 100. When it comes to why My Hero Academia is so popular overseas, there's really no definite answer, other than it may have something to do with how super crazy people are and the mangaka, Naruto Kishimoto, is not only a big supporter of My Hero Academia, but he also believed it would be pretty popular overseas, especially because Naruto Shippuden ended right around the time My Hero Academia began, along with the Naruto Shippuden anime ending shortly after My Hero Academia's anime began, so it's pretty safe to say that My Hero Academia fit right into the mold that Naruto outlined, taking all that potential popularity with it. And the moment that you've all been waiting for, number 101. Back in 2016, Horikoshi mentioned that the series was about 20% complete at the time, considering the series has been ongoing since 2014. That means the rate of completion is about 10% per year, give or take. So now in 2018, if this assumption is correct, the series is about 40% complete subscribe and hit that bell for more videos, and while you're at it, comment below what anime you would like to learn about next. I just wanted to thank you guys ahead of time for checking this video out and staying until the end. I spent a lot of time on this video in terms of research and editing to bring you guys nothing but the best. So the support really means a lot. Also, thank you guys for 200 subscribers. You guys are absolutely quality video for well into the future. But anyways, if you cannot get enough tips from me, be sure to click here for 10 facts about Isekai or Midoriya. Otherwise, click here for 101 facts about the 7 episodes. Click here for 1 facts about Dragon Ball Z. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in a new video.
Scrap one, Peggy.
We all know the world has a bad case of superhero fever, but maybe you're tired of seeing all the same old faces and masks. Hey guys, I'm Adrian's Cartoon Hangover, and thanks to one creator's near unshakable resolve, and a vault of characters that would make a cast of Infinity War look small, My Hero Academia breathes new life into the aging genre. So whether you're an All Might fanatic or just a civilian bystander, we've got something for everyone. So let's go back to the show. My Hero Academia is based on the manga series that came out in July 2014, which has the most famous manga magazine, which should be He made the My Hero one-shot using his newfound ideology. Found out that My Hero Academia was coming to America, he was a little bit worried. He didn't think that his series would be popular overseas. In fact, he still isn't sure that everyone would be reading the original originals. Yes, he didn't realize how sometimes non-human characters. To him, Spider-Man is Japanese, the nickname Deku was given to Izuku by Bakugo when they were younger. Deku is another reading of his name, and Bakugo uses it to mock Izuku, as Deku can name one organic sheet and name the treatment. However, Ochako finds the name very inspiring, because Deku gives off a feeling of I can do it. Since it sounds like the word Deku, Izuku decides to own the nickname because of it. However, Japanese wordplay obviously doesn't work. So instead, Ochako just thinks that Deku's name sounds cool, and Izuku decides to. After being saved by his hero, All Might, Deku receives miraculous one-for-all power, and finally gets to apply for his moves as a fully-fledged hero. Like every Shonen Jump comic, he's kind of crazy. If every Shonen Jump comic has its Goku, each one has to have some heroes used to be Deku's rival is his childhood friend named Bakugo. He can't stand to win, especially with Deku. He's not the least bit scared of putting himself in harm's way if it means winning. Besides his sheer determination, another impressive characteristic is Bakugo's general exposure. By the way, he's dictate to the powerful, and then we work hard to find ourselves a villain. There are all kinds of quirks, big ones, small ones, fiery ones, exploring everything from shapeshifters to advanced intelligence. Due to the rapid presence and variation of quirks in it's impossible for the law to strictly regulate or accommodate all. So there's a universe
The many cannot lead the lives of the few. This is how we survive. And we survive. And now, the feeling has come due. Now,
a lot of the time, they'll pick something
is upon us.
and regret it later because it
And
turns out
this
to be
time, our lives as few outweigh the lives of the many. And when a nation has never known hunger and desperation descends on madness,
Likewise, All Might's real name,
we'll be ready.
a reference to him as the Hate User. The villain that All Might swoops in and
We
defeats in
will.
episode 9 is never actually called by the name in anime. In the manga, his name is revealed to be Trapezius Headgear. The first My Hero Academia character poll, which was released after chapter 62 of the manga, lists Deku, Todoroki, and Bakugo as the three most popular characters. To find them in the top 10, Ochako, All Might, Tsuyu, Mikage, Kenya, Shota, and then just the five leaders never. This scene proves relatable Deku is passion and determination, even if you're not at his level of fanaticism. Simply having passion for the things you do and admiration for the people who do them is not an understanding. Based on the talents and speed. According to Fire, Ochako has demonstrated
Good. Call the herd.
Yeah?
depending on which he eats, and his boots are
Yep.
Chong. It's the accident. Call the bird! Hands up, they're throwing up as it gets super Let's have a quick science lesson in Devin's blood which is nearly impossible without some genetic information. But again, children inherited wider superconducting She's probably inheriting exposure, which is extremely harmless. This is due to the sweating secretions which allows the sand to disperse in source. Move it! Always touches the seriously. Fortunately, it was going to be called Gogo. The bottom part is an allusion to the Japanese word for explosion, so the nickname captures his powers and personality. In an early draft, Bakugo was written as highly confident, friendly, and mischievous. The only invention of Hercules was his sonar. Horigoshi's on the board. One of the reasons Horigoshi's decision was such a lucky find is because she shared a lot of so also to them, someone had to actually have a conversation.
Why even bother on this? They're all dead anyways.
Okay, here's what most people don't know about investing. When you invest, your money can grow. So let's say you invest $5 today. That $5 won't just stay $5.
Yes, sir. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Give me a hand, kid. Eli? Is this? Yep. What the fuck is the deputy doing? James took a shower in his house. You're gonna be okay here. My tail's catching up. I'll bring him back to the house. Where else? Tim's not gonna like this. Don't worry, my time should be fine.
Its visible pupils, however, show that there's still light beating inside of it. Deku may look up to All Might, and Horikoshi's colleagues certainly didn't feel the same way. They felt that All Might just looked like some cheesy old guy who no one would ever idolize. That just pushed Horikoshi to draw him even better. The series as a whole is influenced by American comics, but All Might is a character most directly influenced by heroes. In fact, anime director Nagasaki points out that he's a combination of numerous existing heroes. There's even a scene in the first season where the students comment on All Might's costume and call it a Silver Age costume. All of All Might's moves are named after places in the United States. Some speculate that it's because All Might is actually American, or it could be an allusion to him being based on American superheroes. Saban and Quickbeard put a lot of time into developing All Might's voice. They decided that his heroic voice is completely put on to make people feel better. Meanwhile, they wanted to make sure his true voice
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Now, hold on.
You agree? Whoa.
Miss Savage, Jesse Blatter, voiced All Might
This
and
is
Deku, have something
stupid.
of mentor
This is dangerous. You're both
no
real
rather
brothers.
while
What
Savage
have
is
we
a
done?
We've
We've been in that room for God knows how long. Anyone who does study people, you have it. You can't trust one.
That's funny, but I sense that
Luckily, this is not up for discussion. We need it. That's all there is to it.
This is All Might showing respect
Understand?
by passing the torch as a hero. Suyu and Toru were both designed as men at first. Before Horikoshi realized that Class 1A was seriously lacking.
You're right.
As a result,
She took that
got
wrong.
genders
Wow.
to be honest, Suyu is one of the most popular characters. Suyu was originally designed with way fewer frog traits. This gave her a more human look, and because of this, she was going to be a more down-beat character. Suyu's froggy influences were added in because Horikoshi always wanted to create a froggy character, following her dreams. Suyu inherited her frog abilities from both her mother and father. They're both frog people. Her younger siblings also have the same quirk. I guess that's how superhero science works.
Hey,
His hero is Tsukuyomi, comes from Tsukio Hino Hiro, a moon god in Shinto and Japanese mythology. Horikoshi thinks that Kumikage is the coolest guy around, but he suspects that Kumikage doesn't conquer that thinking. Sadly, his heart is full. Tekken is Horikoshi's favorite character. He's one of the last generated during his civilization. Apparently, his character work is in a completely different direction than the original. Tekken has a
Head down, Paul. Eli's been waiting for you there.
Tekken's original design was completely different. Credit.
Love to toss it, but Eli needs to work with
Decided to explode the drastic change. Horikoshi has said that of all his characters, the one that he most likely angered at the heart is Tekken. What you want to find out? Comment down below and let us know. Tekken's key role as a character and in Class 1A is to be the glue that holds everyone together. Like the battery powering a closed electrical circuit, before Horikoshi carved out that
this ain't. Motherfucker!
There they are!
Yeah! That's it!
I could use a hand! I'm moving! Cover me! You're up. Eli wants you. He's at the command center. You walked right by him.
Still breathing, that's a start.
Hey there, bud.
Hello there, miss.
Hey there, buddy.
Hey there, miss.
So angry. Keep putting them piggies' heels to the fire. We're counting on you.
There you are. You cowboy up real quick. Been trying to track you down, deputy. Dutch speaks highly. Look, I'll get right to it. I know a good soldier when I see one. We're bleeding bodies up here. No two ways about it. I don't know if we'll be able to hold out more than a week at this rate. Times are desperate, to say the least. I'm trying to get some footholds back, so I sent a handful of whitetails out to sabotage the visitor center. The cult's been using it as a depot for that bliss shit. But our guys walked right into a fucking trap. They've been taken hostage, and we're up against the clock. If I just send another group in there, we risk losing everything. But you're something that cult ain't expecting. You're the only one I got around here who can handle this, Step. Only one I trust to handle this. I'm counting on you. You'll need to go in quiet. Cult gets wind you're around, they're liable to kill our people. There's a bow on the table if you need it. Get our people back, Deb. Good luck.
They're not getting me. No fucking way.
So, you've met Eli. You're in good hands now. He'll get you squared away with anything they need up there in the mountains. I'll still keep an eye on you, though. Talk soon, kid. Deb, it's Eli. I got eyes on you. Rigged this whole mountain with cameras. The center's up ahead. I'm crawling with Peggy's. Be careful. Like I said before, if they spot you, they'll kill our people. So keep out of sight. There's a drain pipe nearby you can use to sneak up on them.
All right, I'm with you.
You got it. get the devil's drop. Did what I had to do.
Walk it off. Walk it off.
Resources are running low, but that's...
You hear that?
If you leave me here...
Thanks, Deputy. There were more of us.
Looks like we've got a bit of a problem. Last couple of Bliss convoys didn't make it to their destination. I'm betting it's Eli and his fucking whitetails. Tell you what, set up a checkpoint at the tunnel, and let's see how many sinners we can catch. Any that don't talk, well, we'll see how well they can fly.
God damn, dodged a bullet there.
Tell the guys about it. What's that now? Yep, I get shit done.
That was a big shot.
Got reports that Drubman repelled another Peggy attack. We should head over and make sure they don't need anything.
You gotta help us.
My light flashed from my eyes there. Save our guys at Devil's Drop.
Please, God, don't leave me in this hellhole. I owe you more than you can imagine. They got 2 whitetails and Hawkeye.
Fuck! Dep, they took 2 of our people up to Devil's Drop. Jacob's on the warpath trying to find a wolf's den. If the Peggies find us, we don't stand a chance. But if our guys don't give up the location, they'll be tossed off that cliff. All eyes, Dep. Devil's Drop's to the south of you.
On the move!
Careful now. Roadblock up ahead. Going to a bed. Shit. Looks like they took the whole tunnel. If you're crazy, take the front. If you're smart, head up top.
Changing position.
Suffer and burn, demon spawn!
Down there!
Fuck you, buddy! I got this one! Show us what you got! Come on! Come on! I'll be taking care of myself!
I gotta move now.
Understood!
The heretic appears again!
I'll make it look easy, don't you worry! Let's do this!
I have your back.
I know you folks can do better!
Watch my back.
Stand together! Free for all! Did you see that? Here we go! Your body's burned with the old world!
Looking good, sir.
Careful now. Roadblock up ahead. Shit. Looks like they took the whole tunnel. If you're crazy, take the front. If you're smart, head up top.
You were sure quick to shoot him.
Pretty sure I saw him reaching for a gun.
Think we could have gotten any information out of him?
Moving!
Where's Eli hold up? What the?
Here I go.
I don't see the
Moving
outside.
out.
Good plan!
See you and your sick.
They're down there!
Just watch this hustle!
I got eyes on him now.
God help me!
That was pretty slick.
Yeah, killed one.
Walk it off.
Everyone's accounted for. That's the whitetail way, Dep. Helping us take care of our own is gonna have a big impact on morale. Maybe even get some more folks to join up, too. Shit. I knew Tammy was wrong about you. Congratulations. You're one of us now. If you got time, I got more work. Come see me in the wolf's den when you're ready.
Hope you found something worthwhile.
Outstanding work, Dep. We're gonna take this goddamn mountain back from Jacob. I know it.
Fuck yeah!
Picking up a lot of angry chatter from the cult. chopper convoys to patrol for whitetails. Keep your head on a swivel and an eye to the sky.
Who knows what kind of replacement parts are around?
That sounds sensible. All set.
Piggies. I'm in. Hit it.
Well, what do we have here?
wait over...
One of you will be strong.
Not again.
Yeah, your peaches.
I know you are in pain. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh, huh? You're not the only one to be tested. Did you know that I had a wife? So beautiful, isn't she? We were pregnant with our first child. And we were just babies ourselves, really. And I was terrified. I'm becoming a father. Mostly about money. She wasn't worried. She had faith that things were going to work out. She always had faith. And one day she was going to go visit a friend. There was an accident. The Lord take it. They rushed me to a hospital and put me in a room with this little pink bundle stuffed with tubes. And they said that I had to be strong because my little girl was going to live. God was looking out for our daughter. And they left me alone in the room with her. I just stared at my daughter. So helpless, so innocent. And all she had in the world was me. A nobody from nowhere with nothing. And in that moment, I knew that God was testing me. He was laying out a path before me, and all I had to do was choose. So I put my hand on my little girl's head, and I leaned in and I could smell her. And we prayed together. Prayed for wisdom. Prayed for strength. And I knew. I heard God's plan for me. So I took my fingers and I put them on that little plastic tube that was taped to her angelic face, and I pinched it shut. And after a little while, her legs began to kick in and kick in. And then nothing. Stillness. Release. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh. Pain. Sacrifice. These are all part of His test. And we have to prove that we can serve God, no matter what He asks. You've done well.
Good. Call the herd.
Call the herd!
You're no hero!
Well done.
Call the herd.
Yes, sacrifice the weak.
Kill! Kill! Kill!
Good. Not bad.
Make your sacrifice!
I'll follow you. Road trip.
got a sec? You did good taking over the radar station, but it's not over. Looks like they're still broadcasting data from here. Best way to take it down?
You better stop that right now!
I could really use your help with something.
Darling, it's good to see you again.
Oh, good. You're back.
Hello, miss.
You did good taking over the radar station, but it's not over. Looks like they're still broadcasting data from here. Best way to take it down is to destroy their satellite dishes. Pretty sure I saw 3 of them on the rooftops around here. Take some explosives and blow them to hell. Better hurry up. I'm pretty sure they already know we're here.
I think the buildings up here were in any shape to be used.
I'm not gonna sit in that chair, and I'm not going through those trials. They won't catch me. I didn't join this fight just so Jacob can...
The father's gonna be pissed we took this place from right under their noses.
Whitetails own this radar station.
These woods are crawling with piggies. We better make sure Dansky's still got that stuff he's been keeping for us whitetails.
What? You don't get your head shot off!
I gotta move now.
Help me! I'm injured!
Right down here!
Guess it's my lucky day.
Hold up a minute.
Watch me and learn next time.
Glad to see you today, sir.
Nice to see you, man.
I'm not gonna sit in that chair, and I'm not going through those trials. They won't catch me. Eli worked on Jacob's special bunkers. Did you know that? Turns out they didn't get along. Who would have thought?
This place to good use.
I'm not gonna sit in that chair, and I'm not going through those...
I can do it, no problem.
Ready and waiting.
On the move!
Hell yeah!
I think Eli mentioned you. I'm not gonna sit in that chair, and I'm not going through those trials. They...
Andrew, you there? Andrew, you there? Those parts you were looking for, the ones for the helicopter, we found some. We'll probably get them to you in the next couple of days, but if you need them sooner than that, you just let me know. Jacob wants those choppers in the air ASAP.
Have you seen all the Wolf's Den? Pretty amazing, ain't it? Please don't tell my mom I'm doing this. Operation.
That's strange. The father's gonna be pissed we took this place from right under their noses.
Well, safe use of firearms is the key to a free society.
Good thing you found the Wolf's Den.
I'm not gonna sit in that chair, and I'm not going through those trials. They won't catch me. I didn't join this fight just so Jacob can break me down.
Militia will put this place to good use now.
Hunter like me, take on
Another win for the Whitetails.
Hey, girl.
Harder to hide.
Have a fine day.
That just adds to the challenge. Can never have enough ammonium nitrate.
Pushed it a little too far.
Not enough ass kicking today.
Now you're just being dramatic.
Do not blow up in my balls.
Good to see you, miss.
Hey there, Mama.
Would be a lot easier with some C4.
Must have overloaded the system.
Got a job for you. You remember the Grandview Hotel? That shithole we pulled you out of? Need you to head back there. Jacob nabbed a whitetail by the name of Briggs, and he's using the same brain-melting nonsense he tried on you. All in the hopes that Briggs will give up the Wolf's Den. I don't think our boy can hold out as long as you did. And if he gives up our location, we're done. So we gotta move on this quick. Some folks here think the smart move would be just to off them. But if we start killing our own to save our asses, how's that make us any better than Jacob? Nah, I ain't going down that road. Here's what we're gonna do instead. Wheaty's cooked up a little deprogramming package. Same thing we used on you. Need you to swap out the tape they got running in Briggs' room with the one I'm gonna give you. And then, well, then we'll see what happens. If everything goes smooth, our guy comes back to Earth. If it doesn't, well, we'll deal with that when the time comes.
You better fucking pop the peg about me.
Fuck, I don't want to clean this up.
Corey.
Might have come across a little harsh earlier. I ain't apologizing. I'm just acknowledging. I don't trust people I don't know. But Eli says you're all right, so I gotta go with that until I see otherwise. You prove your worth, and you and I will get along just fine. Here's the deal. Wheaty's trying to get a pirate radio station up and running. He told Eli it's to help coordinate the militia, but I'm pretty sure he just wants to play his own music. So we're gonna indulge him. Problem is, he can't get a signal out. Our friend here said the cult's been jamming this whole area. Also told us how. Seems there's 2 radio towers with jammers on them and a third on a mobile unit patrolling the roads. Take the towers out first. That ought to clear the signal enough for me to locate the patrol. I'll let you know when I find it. Do this, and maybe we can start building some of that trust up.
Remember, I got a scope a mile away.
Bigger the caliber, the better.
That's right. Over. Good. Hey, got a sec? Whitetail Militia's been ready for this fight for years. Eli made sure we had caches stashed all over the place. Guns, ammo, you name it. Gotta be prepared for anything, you know? But the way here, not sitting in some bunker waiting to be found. Last thing we need are the fucking Peggies stumbling across our shit. So if you could get those supplies, it'd be a big help for us. But, there is one problem. We don't keep a map of the caches here. Don't ask me why. Safeguards, or some bullshit. There's a scout up at the Jefferson Lookout Tower who should have one. Place is just west of here. Good luck, and be careful out there.
I'm baking like a toasted smoky. So hot out here. Oh well.
Fucking rattlers all over the place.
Hey, girl.
G'day, sir.
Bow hunting is the best hunting.
I woke up feeling good this morning, like I could take on the world. You need to relax.
Are you a green prepper? Seriously, that's a thing.
Job of keeping those Peggies in check. Just had some come up our driveway. We took care of them for you.
Name's Jess. Jess Black. Find me at the...
Best to keep prep stock diversified. Never know what'll become valuable after the shit hits the fan.
Wow, tell me something I don't know. If nothing happens soon, I might just take a nap.
Y'all got away with word.
All set.
Let's ride.
Got a piece of shit Peggy in my sight! I spotted you! Got a piece of shit Peggy in my sight! Eden's Gate!
Should've got new boots. Fucking headshot.
Could be. Step on it. Let's go. I'm down for a ride along.
If you find yourself running low on funds, the best way to make a quick spark is to go hunting. There's a lot of folks out there who'll pay good money for meat and skins.
shot. That's all I need. Need your help. It's important. Thanks for busting me out. Name's Jess. If you're out here picking fights with the cult, then I'm guessing you already know my Uncle Dutch. Look, I don't got a lot of time to waste. I'm gonna get right to the point. I was on the trail of one of Jacob's zealots. Goes by the name The Cook. Yeah, don't sound so scary. But believe me, he's one twisted fuck. Almost tracked him down. But a Peggy patrol got the drop on me. I need your help. We can't let this trail go cold. This guy's butchered a lot of innocent folk around here. Can't let him get away with it any longer. Gotta move. Wasted too much time already. Follow me. This way.
Show me where you want to go? Buddy system's a good idea. I'll follow you.
See that? That's his calling card. Innocent people, burned alive. Goddamn cults grabbing everyone. They'll take you from your home, the bar, even church. Don't matter where you are. Then they slot you into one of two categories. Weak or strong. See, Jacob's building an army.
You take point,
Anyone
so I will
who
too.
can't or won't fight for him winds up dead.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Culling the herd, he calls
I'm
it.
here. Just say the word.
Wholesale slaughter innocent people. Nobody believed it was happening because nobody wanted to believe. Then there's the one we're after. The Cook. He's one of Jacob's favorites. The one who leads his purging. The Cook's bought into all of Jacob's bullshit. This motherfucker's gonna get what he deserves.
All right. Okay, lead the way. I have your back.
All right, almost there.
Moving out. Sure thing, friend.
Let's have a look.
I'm in position. Reach my
Stay low.
position. Moving out.
Over there. Shit. Guess quiet ain't the fix.
Glad I don't bother shaving. Helps keep the skeets away. I hear you.
Acknowledge.
Alrighty then.
I made it. I'll go this way. Got Peggy's in my sights.
ain't your thing.
Don't worry. I'm sure help's on the way.
Don't let them hurt me.
Getting reports of all them folks you saved. Damn good work, Deb. But I'm not gonna bullshit you. I thought rescuing all these folks had moved the needle, but the cult just keeps snatching bodies. I don't know about this. Something's not sitting right. Whatever Jacob's planning, it's big, and we need to figure it out. I'll see if the...
Please, have some
There's more of us. The cult took them up the mountain. Oh, God.
Deputy, I gotta tell you, some of the whitetails, well, some of them weren't so sure about bringing you on board. They're sure now. Not because of anything I said, but because of what you've done. Actions speak louder than words.
Jacob sent one of his...
People are coming from all over to join the whitetails. You're giving them hope again. That's been a long time coming, Deb. A long time.
Not even a drop of water. After 3 days, they got so thirsty they had to drink their own piss. But the kids didn't want to do it. So the parents forced it
Show
down
me
their
the way,
throats.
in a secular manner of speaking.
Kids puked it right back up. Cook didn't like that. So he went and strung the parents up on posts under the hot sun. Hold up. I think I heard something.
Getting into a better position.
We're not alone.
I'm seeing Eden's Gate.
Here goes nothing. Shit, I guess we're going loud.
You're not messing around with those headshots!
They're gonna execute me.
Take point. I got your back. Remember, if they spot us, those people are dead on sight.
You saved me. There's more of us at the pit. He's gonna burn them. He's gonna burn them all.
Shit's getting
Hey.
intense.
Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, that's quite the ordeal.
Thank you. Oh, God. The cult
I'm in a
took
lot
the
of
rest
trouble.
the pit.
Thanks, Deputy. Let's go. So the cook had the parents on posts and decided to give the kids a little water. And then he asked if they were hungry.
Roger,
Okay,
going in.
you're the boss.
Starving, so they said yes.
I'm on the spot.
Started begging for food. Cook asked if they want pork. Kids said yes. So he went out to the parents and took their shoes off and started to play. This little piggy went to market. And the blood poured like a damn faucet.
I'll follow you. Where you
Cook
go,
had a
I'll
big
go.
old grin on his face as he offered each little piece to the kids.
Jacob's not gonna go down easy.
Pretty soon there were no more piggies left. So he laughed and set the parents on fire. And the air filled up with that.
Let's go.
Nice to see you, miss. What's up, girl?
So the cook had the parents on
All right,
posts
I'm on it. I'll
and
make it
decided
quick.
to give the kids a little water. And then he asked if they were hungry.
Kids were starving, so they said yes. Started begging for food. Cook asked if they want pork. Kids said yes. So he went out to the parents and took their shoes off and started to play. This little piggy went to market, and the blood poured like a damn faucet. Cook had a big old grin on his face as he offered each little piece to the kids.
All right. Okay, I have your back.
Pretty soon
There were no more piggies left. So he laughed and set the parents on fire. And the air filled up with that sickly sweet smell.
roasting flesh.
Gonna hunt him down like the dog he is.
I'll never forget that smell. When they finally stopped screaming, I looked around, and he was just gone. Vanished like some sort of demon in the night. Anyways, that's why they call him the cook.
Acknowledge. Okay, you're the boss.
All right, I'm on it. Friend. Ready? Sounds good.
Let's take a better look.
The weak are impure and unworthy!
The fucking cook.
They're so plagued by filth!
Damn it, he's burning them. That's a better death than that piece of shit deserved. Killed one.
Good, push him out!
I feel numb. Dutch was right. Cook's dead, and I don't feel anything. All I ever wanted was to find this guy. And now, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Dutch has been right about a lot of shit lately. The cult, Eli, maybe he's right about you too. You need someone to watch your back? Call me. And, thanks for everything you've done. What a bunch of... Gotcha, on my way. Right behind you.
Where you go, I'll go.
The human brain is a fascinating thing. Once you start poking around in there, it's surprising what you get it to do under the right circumstances. You're familiar with the term classical conditioning, right, Deputy? Here's what conditioned stimulus, say a song, leads to a reflective response. In this case, to train, to kill, to sacrifice.
you must be hungry. Yeah. Did you know it takes 10 days for civilization to collapse? Yeah. You take away a man's basic needs and he will revert to his primordial instincts in just 10 days. That's a difficult thing to understand unless you've lived it. You know, I was in Iraq during the first Gulf War. 82nd Airborne All-Americans, hoorah! One night there was an ambush, and me and this guy named Miller got separated from the unit. No food, no radio. Nearest base, 200 clicks to the south, so we just started walking. Well, by the third day I knew we were lost. Day 6, ran out of water. You know what that's like, don't you? Difficult to swallow. On the 7th day, Miller's legs started going all wonky. Did you know your brain starts to eat your muscles in order to survive? That's why you're so goddamn skinny. And by the 8th day, the wolves were closing in. And I looked at Miller and I could tell we were as good as dead. And I accepted that. And in that acceptance came clarity. You see, I wasn't just looking at Miller. I was looking at an opportunity. It wasn't something I wanted. It was something that I had to do. It was my test. You see, Miller's sacrifice wasn't about me walking out of that desert. It was about bringing me here. The weak have their purpose. You'll understand that soon enough.
Good. Call the herd.
Pray! Hunt! Kill! Sacrifice!
Well done.
Know your purpose!
Yes. Sacrifice the weak.
Wake up. Rock.
I'm gonna get you out of here, okay? And we're gonna get out of here, okay? Only you. Only you.
Hey, what about me? What about me?
You aren't strong enough. You have to get out of here before it starts again. Follow me. He knows you're ready to do it. Look. Trials. See? He's got it all planned out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then he's got you. It becomes second nature, routine. He gets in your head. And you don't even realize it. You can't ever go back. You understand? You can't ever go back. Come on. Truck. My truck's gotta be there. Gotta get on the truck. It's almost time. I've studied the route for weeks. It's the only way out. You'll be safe if you don't.
They're gone! Find them! That's an order! Search everywhere! Let's move, let's go!
No, not yet. Not yet. Oh, fuck. Fuck. No! 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 Sorry.
Deputy, if you copy, it's Eli. I don't know where you've gone and disappeared to, but shit. We really kicked the hornet's nest. I know you're probably out there trying to get your friend Pratt back, but us whitetails could still use a hand. Anyways, you know where to find us. Talk soon. Just a heads up, I don't have cameras in the building. Remember, once you're inside, swap the tape and let the deprogramming run its course.
Ourselves adrift. But history knows the value of sacrifice, of culling the herd so that it stays strong. Over and over, the lives of the many have outweighed the lives of the few. This is how we survive. And we forgot. And now the girl has come true. The collapse is upon us, and now the lives of the few outweigh the lives of the many. And when a nation that's never known hunger or desperation descends into madness, we'll be ready. We will call the weak. We will do what needs to be done. This world is weak. Soft. We have forgotten what it is to be strong. You know our heroes used to be God.
If you found him, just let the tape do its thing.
Weak. Feeble. Diseased.
Ah, shit. I'm seeing trucks headed your way. Jacob must have been waiting for us to hit him again. Kid, I'm seeing mortars and MGs outside. Get creative. They got lots of toys out there. Incoming Peggies from the road. You're a goddamn hero in my books. Things are looking real good for Briggs. Whitetails are on their way to pick him up. Jacob won't be using the Grandview to fuck with anyone now. God damn. I'd love to see his ugly mug when he hears he lost his little torture chamber. You know, you proved everyone wrong, Deb. Everyone except me. Always knew you were the real deal. I'll see you back at the den, soldier. Take care.
Nice day today, miss. What's up?
Nice to see a pretty face.
Hey there.
We heard the Mayday call right before they went down. Sounds like they were carrying some valuable cargo. We need to get out there before the Peggies do. Let's move.
Not many people get to see the inside of the den. Can't let those Peggies know where it is.
Gotta stay focused.
Our shit is tight.
Still fighting, eh, Jess?